Hi guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you low cost counselling services that you can access in London. I have done a video before on free counselling services that are available in the UK, so feel free to check that one out. But if you are somebody who can afford counselling but you just think that counselling is too expensive, it's too pricey, it's £100 per session, actually there are some low cost counselling services that you can access, so I'll be sharing those with you today. Before I get into the first one, low cost is defined from my research as any counselling service that's £40 and below, and from the ones that I'm going to specifically speak about today is between £5 and £40. The first one I'm going to speak about is Waterloo Community Counselling, and I will have a link for all of the ones I mentioned in the description box below, so be sure to check that out at the end of the video. So obviously, like I said, this one is based in London. They do a 90-minute assessment, and then once the assessment is done, they'll put you on a waiting list and get back to you. I don't know how long the waiting list is, but you can obviously go on the website. Demand is going to be quite high because of the fact that they are low cost. I don't know exactly what they mean by low cost. If I did, I would have put it for you guys. With this service, they offer you a minimum of 18 sessions. But if you really need extra sessions or you need extra time with the therapist, then they can extend it to up to 2 years maximum. And I think with most of these services, once you've used their service once, you can't use it again straight away. You'd probably have to wait maybe a year or two to use their service again, just because there's other people in the waiting list and there's a high demand. So at number 2, we have the Awareness Centre, which provides low-cost counselling for individuals and for couples, whereas the other one, I think it was just for individuals. On their website, it states that they have 300 therapists on their service, so hopefully the waiting time for accessing their service isn't too long. So it says on their website that daytime and weekends is £40 if you're receiving low income, employed or self-employed. So that's what they say. I don't know about people who are unemployed. Maybe they might get a lower discount rate. But if you have any questions, you can always message them directly or call them on their website. So next up, we've got Balham or Balham Community Centre. I don't know how it's pronounced. So they provide counselling for couples and individuals as well. So with them, you have a 45-minute assessment session, and then their sessions start from as low as £15, which is a great bargain. The £15 can be negotiated based on your income, so you can always ask when you get there. This one is specifically based in Southwest London. So next up, we've got Care to Listen, which is based in Southeast London. So they offer different prices depending on the time of day and the day of the week it is. But starting off, you have to pay £20 to have an assessment done, which is not the same as the other places that I previously mentioned. Unfortunately, I don't know why you have to pay for the assessment, but you do. So on Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. and Saturdays 10 to 2 p.m. their sessions cost £25 to £45. And then their evening sessions, which run Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. is anything between £30 and £45. So slightly over the general £40 mark of low cost counselling, but that's just the way it is. I guess there's just higher demand in the evening when everyone is back from work. Next up, we've got Better Health Counselling. So they offer up a minimum of 6 sessions, but if needed, you can have sessions up to 1 year maximum. And I think on their website it states that you can't reapply for their services in the future, which is unfortunate. But there are other options in this list, so you don't have to go back to them again. On their website, it also states that their current waiting time is 3.6 months. I don't know what 3.6 stands for, but let's just say 4 months maximum that you might be waiting. It makes sense why their waiting list is so long, because their prices for counselling sessions start from £5, like £5, as in like £1 fish, £5 counselling session. Like, it's very cheap, very good. I'll insert the clip if you don't get the reference.
Ladies, come on, ladies, £1 fish. Come on, ladies, ladies. £1 fish, £1 fish. Have a look, £1 fish. Have a look, £1 fish. Very good, £1 fish. Very cheap, £1 fish.
Oh my gosh. I am funny. So £5 per session if you're unemployed or you're claiming benefits. If you're retired or if you're claiming pension, of course you're going to have to provide proof of that before they can accept you for the £5 sessions. They offer £20 sessions if you are a full-time student or your income is less than £20,000 a year. Like I said again, you'll probably have to provide proof of that. And then £40 per session if you earn over £20,000 a year. But then they said all their evening sessions are £40. So I'm assuming that's probably after 5 or 6 p.m. Next up is Camden Listening, which is based in Northwest London. They offer you up to 12 sessions, but they can increase them if they are absolutely needed and your work is not done in your therapy. Then they might be able to extend it a bit longer. So when you start with them, your assessment with them is free, and they haven't put the exact amount of like how much their sessions cost on the website. I don't know why, but here is what they did say. They said the amount you contribute will be settled at your first session. This will depend on day or the time of your appointments and taking your circumstances into account. So my understanding from that is that you can basically negotiate how much you can or can't afford to pay for your sessions. So I don't know if they can go down to £5, maybe £10 or £20, but you basically have to pay every week, and that's that. So that's the list that I have for today. Comment below if you would like me to do a part 2 to this. And I'm so sorry, I did not realize it was all London until I actually finished making the list. So I can do a few more that are also just in England and not just in London. If you found this video helpful, but you still feel like you can't afford counselling and it's just too much for you, there is a video that I did a few months ago on the free counselling services that you can access. So be sure to watch that next. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.